In the currency quadrant, taking a look at the June euro currency future, which is now on a 5-session streak lower. The euro has now dropped for a 5th straight session, briefly below the 105 handle, ended up staying there later in the day. Early in the morning, it dropped below there and popped back up. And we now reach the lowest levels we've seen for the euro currency futures since 2017. Today was also the largest individual down move of the last 5 sessions. The total move for the euro in those 5 sessions now is about 2.8% down. Today's low of 105.46, at least through the European close, was down about 1.13%. We didn't recover much of that going into that European close. On the high side of things, we were only up 7 basis points, so less than 0.1% at 106.75. Gas prices in Europe, natural gas prices, jumped 20% as Russia halted sales of natural gas to Poland and Bulgaria, part of their threat to do exactly that if they weren't paid in rubles. This is part of the European weakness right now, and the euro currency weakness. Natural gas in the U.S. at the CME group, the natural gas futures, actually rose over 5% as well. This again is part of that euro currency weakness as countries try to decide whether to actually fully sanction Russian energy or to just try and figure out a way to pay in rubles, even though that's against the already levied sanctions. And this is all bad for the European economy and a really bad spot for the ECB to be put in as they fight inflation. And speaking of inflation, we do have German inflation data due out overnight into tomorrow morning. The April German preliminary inflation is expected to have dropped slightly by 0.1% year over year, but it's only supposed to be up 0.2% according to analysts surveyed in the month over month versus last month, where it was up over 2% month over month. If that somehow beats, it's going to put the ECB in an even worse position and maybe put them under some pressure to do something about the euro weakness. So we'll be watching that tomorrow very closely to see if we get that 6th consecutive day lower for the euro or not.